is up, superfans? I'm Matt Stockholm, and this is another edition of the Quantum Corner. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below. That will get you into our giveaway, and I will talk more about that at the end of the video. Okay, so for today's video, we are going to talk about Avengers Endgame, the future of the MCU, the new Avengers, as well as Thor and the Guardians. Kind of break things down, give you my insight, as well as kind of see how things tie together. So spoiler alert for Avengers Endgame. If you have not seen Endgame and you don't want to know anything, walk away now. Okay, so with a lot of the OG Avengers being kind of out of the picture, with Iron Man dying, Captain America going back with Peggy in time, it looks like Clint's got his family back. He's probably going to retire. Hulk, we don't really know. Professor Hulk's still kind of in the mix, but we don't really know where they're going with him. Captain Marvel's kind of being in the cosmic realm. She seems to be more cosmic based as of now. So it looks like a big shakeup for the entire team. Now, jumping into the Spider-Man 2 trailer that broke yesterday, a lot of that kind of flirted around who was going to replace Iron Man and who was going to fill those shoes. And I talked about that in my Spider-Man video, how I think it's more going to lean towards Spidey, even though in that trailer, in that movie, I think he's pointing more towards Mysterio. But I think we're going to find out that that's not the case. Okay, so Hulk was left kind of questionable. He hurt his arm after he performed the snap. But it looked like he was still working with the Avengers at the end, sending Cap back in time. So I think Hulk will still play a role for now, but I do believe that they are going to kind of wean him out. And what I really believe will happen is they're going to bring in the She-Hulk. She-Hulk is crazy powerful, crazy popular in a lot of the newer Avengers. Right now I've been reading The Earth's Mightiest by Jason Aaron. She's a prominent character in that story, and she's a prominent character through a lot of the Avengers stories. So I think it's kind of a way of handing the mantle down, and I'm sure the MCU will find a really cool way to bring her into the team. Okay, so I think we will see a new Avengers team, and I'm pretty sure this is mostly going to consist of people like Black Panther, Spidey, Doctor Strange, Ant-Man and the Wasp, War Machine, Falcon, the newly handed mantle of Captain America. I don't know whether they'll carry that name, but I really feel like that group of team will probably stay more Earth-based. And then I think later on it will lead into things like the Young Avengers. We look at Cassie Lang, who is Stature in the comics. We saw a brief clip of her in Avengers Endgame. Now I don't know if that would be the character that plays her, but at least it's showing her progression and her age and everything. The other thing is Hawkeye's daughter. We get a clip of him training her how to shoot the arrow, and I really think that is a very good possibility that she could carry the mantle like the Kate Bishop Hawkeye mantle. The other one I want to talk about is the kid at the funeral, which a lot of people didn't recognize right away. I did. Harley Keener from Iron Man 3. He could very well come in and fill the Iron Lad role. And then also going to Morgan Stark, Tony's daughter, she could end up being the Ironheart. So I think there's a lot of things that will kind of come from this, and I think seeing some of those characters in Endgame was a tease for what's coming in the future. I think it will probably start with the new Avengers and then work through to the Young Avengers. Maybe it'll at some point just kind of form their team as one, but I think they will branch the movies out at least in the beginning before they kind of pull together like they did with Infinity War and Endgame and all the other teams. Okay, so now let's talk about Cosmic Marvel. From what we've seen in Captain Marvel, she's been very busy in the cosmic-based stuff. She's been kind of flying around through the universe, helping other planets that aren't as fortunate as Earth to have the Avengers. And I believe that Captain Marvel will still be a part of the Avengers. I think she's more going to oversee and then stay more cosmic-based and kind of come to Earth when she's really needed, much like in Endgame when they needed her help with the battle and Thanos and all that. So I think she will still be a part of the Avengers, but she'll kind of be a coming and going teammate where she's kind of going where she's needed most. And then talking about other characters I think we're going to see, if you look at Xandar from the Infinity War, they talk about Xandar being decimated, which is basically, I've talked about this several times, the origin to the character Nova. And I think Nova is definitely coming. I thought maybe he would be added in Endgame, but now I kind of see why they really wanted to wrap that up with the core crew, and that's why they didn't add any new team members. Even though all the people got brought back from the snap, Xandar was still destroyed. It didn't change the destruction of Xandar. So I do believe that Nova will play a role, and he will carry into that cosmic team. Now, I don't know if they'll actually be the Cosmic Avengers, or will just be teams of cosmic heroes. When they bring in the Fantastic Four, they may have some cosmic base. You know, and obviously when it gets into things like Silver Surfer, Galactus, things like that nature, Adam Warlock, which I will be getting to my next point, I think we're definitely going to see a bigger cosmic Marvel. So the last point I want to get to, and probably my biggest, most important point of the video, let's talk about Thor and the Guardians. Now, after Infinity War, I actually called it out. Whoop, whoop. I have a video where I said that I thought Thor was going to join the kind of ragtag Guardians. I didn't know exactly what the team would consist of. I thought they could even be like Valkyrie or Meek or any of those characters kind of mixed with the remaining Guardians. We didn't know 100% if all the Guardians were brought back. They basically were, and then Gamora from the past is brought back, but she's kind of on her own thing right now. So Thor joins the Guardians, and he even says when he gets on the ship, the As Guardians of the Galaxy, which I straight up called in that same video. So I thought that was pretty cool. But anyways, getting back to it, if you look at Guardians 2, what was the last thing they teased? Adam Warlock. Now it seems fitting, because Adam Warlock is such an OP character, he's in the comics anyways, I think he might be a little too much for the Guardians to handle. And this is why I believe they added Thor to the Guardians team. They need somebody like this, super powerful, to help even give them a chance against a character like Adam Warlock, and who knows who else could spring up from that. He could team up with other, you know, cosmic characters, entities. So yeah, I think they were doing that to boost up the Guardians team a little bit there. Well, a lot actually, because Thor is pretty OP. And then along with Thor, I think we may even see Captain Marvel show up in the Guardians 3 movie. If you look at the Captain Marvel movie, it's very much based like a Guardians movie. The way they describe the scenes and the planets, and it falls together exactly like the Guardians movies. So I do believe they are going to tie Captain Marvel into some of the plot with Guardians. And I think Adam Warlock coming in would be a perfect time, not only for Thor, but for Captain Marvel to help the Guardians as well. So that's pretty much my thoughts, guys, on the future of the MCU, New Avengers, Young Avengers, as Guardians of the Galaxy, Cosmic Marvel. Definitely let me know what you guys thought of the video. What do you guys think of the future of the MCU? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? What characters will stick around? What ones will take off? Your guys' feedback matters, and I really like to know what you guys think about this stuff. So as always, don't forget, subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below. That will get you into our giveaway. Our next giveaway prize is at 200 subscribers, and will be a winner's choice poster. So keep watching, keep sharing, keep paying attention, guys. For the Quantum Corner, I'm Matt Stockholm saying, stay super, everybody.